Hey boys, welcome back to some more Ashes cricket. Steve Smith, Korea, the redemption, and it's game 4 of this 5-game ODI series, Australia v New Zealand. And yeah, it's been a good series. It's been a tight fought series so far. I think we're up 2-1. I think, are we? I'm pretty sure. But they've been close, and it is good the Big Ant were able to fix sort of the 50 over issues that did occur before like the latest update. For those that I think I talked about it in like the last video or maybe the video before, but basically whatever score you put on the board, you could put on 400 in your first innings, and the opposition AI would chase it down in 40 overs. Like they would always go at like 10 and over and just destroy it. So yeah, the games are a lot tighter and it's more realistic. So we come out here, and actually it looks like, I'm pretty sure Aaron Finch was in the team for the first 3 games, wasn't he? I know he's there for the T20s. I can't actually... My memory is actually shocking, dude. It wasn't even that long ago since I made like the last video, but I can't remember. I don't think Kelvin Smith was the opener, but he's doing a good job in this game. And it's something, honestly, I don't really know. That's a beautiful shot, though. Right through that gap. Not a big gap. It's perfectly placed. But it's something that don't really notice too much in the cricket games, like people getting dropped and stuff. But like that's cool if that's actually what happened. Again, beautifully whipped off the pads there. Tim Southey just angling in, going for a little bit of swing away, maybe just came straight in. And we're going to look at the replay just because it just looked like such a beautifully executed shot. In fast motion, it looked like a fantastic Steve Smith whip off the pads. And when you zoom in and you slow it down, you know, it looks a little, the wrist positions look a little funky, but it is a nice animation, honestly. I think they did a good job with most of the shots, honestly. It's just a couple that let it down, like the cut shots mainly, and the sweep shots occasionally, and then following it up with a beautiful straight drive. That is just elegance and power, just beautiful. It wasn't a bad ball from Southey. Obviously the pitch is playing pretty true. Nothing, doesn't look like any swing, no seam movement, so able to just play through the line of that one, going straight over the bowler's head. There's never any fielders back there, so as long as you get any sort of bat on it, it's pretty safe shot. And the field obviously still in the power play, so there's plenty of boundary opportunities as that one is punched away. Not quite time, so it's going to be a couple there. So a big over, 10 off it, even though it was just pretty easy going. As we move on to 13 off 12, Kelvin Smith batting beautifully, 40 off 34, has just whipped that one away for another 2. And yeah, we've been in really good form since coming back, and you know, it makes sense. We're playing with one of the best batters in the world when he's in form and playing cricket. Well, it'll be interesting to see how Smith goes when he actually returns, because things could change, man. You feel like he's still, you know, he's still going to be a good batter, and it'll probably take a while to actually warm into it again, but you can't imagine he would have lost too much of his ability. Like, I'm sure in his free time he would have still been training hard and all that sort of good stuff. So, but yeah, it will be interesting to see how he actually comes back into the international arena, as that is a beautifully played sweep shot 4-4. So 25 now, and it's a nice building partnership here, increasing the strike rate without taking too many genuine risks, as that one is a bit of a filthy inside edge. And that's sort of the cut shot. The cut shot against the pace bowlers is bad, but then against the spinners is awful. Like, you know, when you think about it, like most times, like a cut shot against a spinner in real life, you know, it's more of a late cut, honestly. You know, it's a lot of like, you know, just playing the ball late and sort of not really trying to hit it against the spinners, because if it's spinning a bit, it's always always dangerous. You want to play it late and just sort of flick it. This one is flicked off the pads. The man comes around. He's going to... I guess it wasn't a drop. He sort of flicked it back. That was interesting. I guess he did end up over the rope, so I guess he did save a boundary. It looked like he could have caught it without needing to do that, but yeah, I felt pretty lucky. I was trying to hit it squarer than I did, but it got a little fine on me and almost picked him out. But yeah, the cut shots against the spinners, they're very bad in this game. You know, it's just... Yeah, it's definitely the shot that they need to work on. I don't know, it just must be a hard shot to sort of motion capture into the game, because it's been bad in like all of their cricket games. So I don't know what it is about the shot, but hopefully they fix it, because the cut shot's like my favorite shot. It's one of the nicest shots to play, and it was always my favorite shot growing up. But in the cricket games, it's an awful shot. It's an awful shot to play. It just looks awful. So yeah, hopefully they can remedy that, as this one is flicked away again. Really nice wrist work. They're going to pick up an easy 2, and actually using the precision shot a lot, as that one is pulled away. The fielder coming around, just going to beat him. It was a good shot. I thought I picked him out. I thought it was going straight down his throat, but again, I was trying to hit it more square, but it wasn't a terribly directed bouncer from Adam Milne there. Got a little big on us, and was able to thankfully skip past the fielder though. As this one, we've hit it away, and unfortunately the fielder is going to take the grab. 40 coming to an end of 28. We're looking so good, dude. That, you know, a bit of a silly shot, I guess. I was trying to, again, I just couldn't get the direction right for a lot of these shots. I was trying to go more just straight over mid-on. Again, just hit a little bit squarer than I would like. It was a ball to hit, you know, that I'm not disappointed with the shot. It was just the execution that buggered us up, as unfortunately New Zealand are going to get the win here. A big win too. Kane Williamson has been in outstanding form. As you can see, there's a lot of starts from the Aussie boys. No one could go on to get a big one. So that's what really screwed us over in the end there. So, you know, we got to remedy it. But yeah, it's 2-all in the series. Comes down to this game 5, which is probably the best case scenario. And it looks like the same teams taking the field, which, you know, makes sense. It's been a hard-fought series. It would be a shame to split it up. Although I was talking about Aaron Finch before. I don't know if he played the first 3 or not. I can't remember at all. But yeah, that was annoying getting out in that way. But yeah, like I was gonna say, no, the shot was fine. You know, if I see the ball, a short ball, if I see it a full toss, or, you know, the orange marker of like a, I don't know if that's meant to be a Yorker or more of a half volley. Is the first ball here. David Warner play and miss, trying to the pull shot there, but an actual good opening partnership that time. We come out with a fantastic platform. Kelvin Smith coming into the side. Smith, it's funny because I actually did see, who does he play for? Did he? I can't remember where I saw. I think he played a game in the Big Bash for. Who did he play for? I can't remember. I'm sure he played 1 or 2 matches though, because that's where I was like, Kelvin Smith, that's who it is. Because every time in this Ashes career mode, you always see Kelvin Smith as the opener, and I was like, who the hell is Kelvin Smith? But finally, he played for one of the Big Bash teams, I think, or was it in first class cricket? Maybe, but yeah, at least put a face to the name, I guess. It was like, who is this Kelvin Smith? I always thought that it was some random generator player, and I'm like, why the hell is he always getting picked for Australia? But yeah, it's obviously, well, in this career mode, it's obviously a couple of years into the future from when the game released. So, you know, that's why there's going to be a few changes. It's a nice straight drive, a little bit funny with the animation, but knocking middle stump out of the ground, which is never nice, but it's, we're playing straight regardless. This one is flicked away. Again, we could be caught. He's dropped it in the exact same spot as last game. We're going to scamper back, almost run ourselves out for 3, but oh no, this is a blue from the fielder. Again, I would go after the shot. It's a full toss. It's a big boundary. Terrible fielding. He had an absolute shocker right there. I should have, should have just gone a little bit straighter. But it should have been put away. It should have been into the crowd. That's what I do. Bad balls I try to put away. Usually the field, it doesn't matter, but it's obviously a pretty big boundary out there. I hit it decently, but just didn't quite get the elevation. As again another full toss. This time we play nice and straight. That's better. When in doubt, just play straight. Generally, if you play nice and straight, you're not going to get caught, at least on the rope, because they don't have players right back. You could, pick up an edge or whatever, but generally, if you try to play straight, it's going to work out for the best. Really, you got more chance of actually hitting the ball. You're giving it the best chance. Really, the more surface of the bat to hit the ball, basically. As we move on to 18 of 13. Kelvin Smith has departed for a very well-made 100. Travis Head has come out and bang bang. He's 11 off 3, so no mucking around. We're in with a very good chance to post a very good first innings total, and personally, another great chance to put on a big score. We've had so many starts in this career mode already. We've been getting 40s, 50s, just basically every time. I don't think we've had like a genuine failure yet, which is good. Obviously very happy about that, but at the same time, it's disappointing to get these 40s, 50s, and not being able to go on to get that big score, because it showed last game. You can get a bunch of guys get 40s, and it's decent for the average and whatever, but as a team performance, if you don't get that one guy going on to get a big score and anchoring the total, then, more often than not, you're probably going to lose the match. Is right here a very ambitious LB shout. They probably wanted us out after the very poor missed opportunity in the deep, so sort of clutching at straws there. As again, good direct throw, and we would have been in a fair bit of strife right there, but thankfully we do get home. So 24 off 20. It's been a fairly conservative inning so far. I mean, it's a different role as this one. I saw the field placings, and it was just sort of a gimme, really. Anything that was straight on the stumps, we just were able to free the arms and lob it over that infield. Very in tight there on the leg side as well, which is fairly strange. But it's a bit different because basically in this cream mode we've been coming out pretty early on. I mean, that's what you expect as the number 3 batter, but yeah, we haven't really come out with a big total on the board and a fair few overs into it. So this time we come out big total. Field's already fairly defensive, so it's a different role. We don't want to get bogged down, but it's more ones, more twos. Trying to put away the bad balls when there's a chance to, but yeah, just trying to rotate the strike, keep the run rate, keep the momentum going, but not taking too many unnecessary risks with the field back. You don't... Oh, it's right. I couldn't get dropped again. I mean, I would have been filthy if he caught that. That would have been an absolute screamer, as that has just screamed off the middle of the bat. 79 meters, 6 over fine leg. Again, I probably didn't try to hit it this fine, or I didn't want to hit it this fine, but it didn't matter this time because they had no one back at deep square, or backward square at least, and fine leg. So a very safe shot to play. And he follows up with a full toss. This time we do not miss out. There was no fielder there regardless, but it wouldn't have mattered. We have just pumped that one into the stands. So, bit of a difference. It's basically the same ball, the same shot. We're just in a little bit more confidence. We're in a little bit better form. working our way into the inning, so it just pinged off the bat a little bit nicer. As following it up, we're just gonna outsmart the bowler this time. They changed the field, and we just play a nice shot through the covers. You know, they've got it fairly jam-packed on the offside there, but we still found a way to get it through and pick up the boundary, as that one has flown off the edge, dude. Oh boy, this has been a big over. A bit unlucky for the bowler, but this is a classic example of the increase in the pace modifier. This is just raced off the blade. Oh boy, it's exciting when that happens. It's right here. It's gonna be a tight 2. We're gonna push for the 50. Almost running ourselves out. I mean, the main reason I did that was right there, the free hit. I didn't really do it for the 50. I mean, I wanted the 50. We get it off 31 deliveries, but it was mainly the no ball. I wanted the free hit. I wanted the free hit. And I only saw it like halfway down the pitch, so I had to scamper back, and we take full toll of the free hit. Beautifully played. 6. Can't get better than that off a free hit. Just yeah, again, just worked out where the field was, try to open up the offside, and beautiful inside out over cover. It's an elegant shot. It's a tough shot to play, but it's a free hit. You've got open reins to free the arms, and that's exactly what we did. So 2 for 223. We are set up here for a massive total, and we're looking very, very solid at the crease, understandably. So hopefully this time as we get copped right in the shoulder blade there, which is not nice. Just trying to put us off the game a little bit. So, you know, any tactic. As Adam Milne, actually, he's bowling his overs out here. 1 for 84 at the moment. That's a beautiful shot. Just for a single. It's a better looking shot than a single, but yeah, Adam Milne finished his 10 overs. Bit of a strange tactic, but you know, it is what it is. This time we're going to play it for pushing for 2, but he was very straight there. Usually hitting it that straight, you'd pick up 2, but the mid-on now also is extremely straight, which is a little weird, a little annoying, but you know, more gaps sort of right there. Exactly where I hit it. So very good timing on that one. We're just going to pick up an easy 2. You know, it's probably an easier shot to play it through, you know, more a genuine mid-on, even, you know, mid-wicket type region than very straight past the bowler. So the field placing is a little bit strange, as right here it's going to be whipped away. Again, the fielder is a little bit sluggish. He put the slide in, which gave us ample opportunity to get back for the 2. As we move on. Again, that's just a beautifully placed shot. This is, you know, this is quality cricket at its best right now. You know, not too much to really hit for 6. They got the field fairly defensive, as you know, as defensive you'd probably want in the 35th over. And we're just able to pick up 2s like that. Exactly. He's given us the balls to do it to, for sure. It's not really, you know, it's not doing much off the pitch. He's not really trying much here. Jimmy Neesham is just a very gentle pace to work with. And they have cut off that opportunity for a couple now, bringing mid-on and mid-off up, which is probably the right idea. You probably want us to try to go big, as that's exactly what we're going to do to Mitchell Santner. Just absolutely smokes it out of the hand. I saw it was coming down as a full toss, and just made no mistake of this one. Just got to it. We got to it like waist high. It was a big full toss. So we move on to 80 off 52. Travis Head, he's gone long nicely, 36 off 29. We're almost at 300 inside 40 overs. This one is flicked away. Not flicked away. It came off basically the edge. Thankfully not caught, as Sodi comes back in. I don't know what it is about this game in spin, but I find leg spinners easier to play than like finger spinners, off spinners. I don't know what it is, but the leg spinners just seem to bowl more genuine leggies. So you sort of, you know where the ball is going to spin, but the off spinners just constantly bowl. They constantly bowl the doosra and the one that goes the other way, and they spin a mile, both of them. So, I don't know, the leggies are much easier to face, in my opinion, in this game. As we move on to 87, the unlucky number that the commentators constantly bring up in Australian cricket, dude. It's, yeah, apparently the unlucky number. I guess it's because 13 away from 100. And wouldn't you know it, that's exactly... the curse is struck again, dude. 87 off 58. The sensational innings has come to an end. A bit of... very unfortunate right here. Just... again, I tried to play a sweep shot. And again, he played... I don't know why he played it like that. But yeah, just not a good shot. And the keeper did a good job to get to it. Although, it looks like Kane Williamson... has he done it? I don't know. It's close. We win by 4 runs to take the series out. Kane Williamson 155. Phillips 132. Good lord. What a game. We win by 4 runs, 402 on the board. Hopefully, guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.